Howdy. You're tuned in to Texas Tunesmith, and we're visiting with John Paul Martin as we listen to the last CD he recorded with Southbound 35. I'm your host, George Bancroft, and we're going to spend a little time in this segment of Texas Tunesmith discussing the institution of marriage. For whatever reason, there's a lot more drama in a bad marriage than a good one, so the bad ones make better fodder for an opportunistic songman like John Paul Martin. As I visited with John Paul, I learned, among other things, that he's got a unique sense of social protocol. Some folks write songs for wedding presents. John Paul had a different reason for writing the tune Independence Day.
It was actually a divorce. It was a divorce, a gift for my ex-boss. The story is a true story about his wife that he was divorcing. He kept saying the whole time the divorce was going on, he's like, man, I think it was June 14th. He kept saying, June 14th is Independence Day. Well, the day the divorce was final, he calls me. He's like, okay, it's over. Basically, the judge let me do whatever I wanted to and give her a settlement, and I'm out of there, dude. It's Independence Day. I'm free. And I said, okay, well, here, you need to hear this. So I went over to his house and played the song for him, and it was pretty much an Independence Day celebration.
Tell me I'm not sick of your loving. Well, I'm sorry, I won't call you on the phone. But I get tired of all your habitual stories. You say you're tired of spending time alone. Well, I don't care about your heartache. I'm just too damn glad to see you gone. If it's not the competition, then tell me what keeps you out all night long. They ask me why I sleep with eyes wide open. Tell me you've been out all over town. Well, I don't have to worry anymore. Night or day, you're broke, I'm gone, and it's Independence Day. Called and told me about your trip to Jamaica. You forgot to tell me you'd been up all night. 1-900 nasty girl is there with you. Well, I guess when you mess up, you do it right. You maxed out the Visa and the MasterCard. I guess I ended up paying for her flight too. I hope you enjoyed your Jamaican holiday, 'cause I'm sure your Cloverhouse friends are proud of you. They ask me why I sleep with eyes wide open. Tell me you've been out all over town. I don't have to worry anymore. Night or day, you're broke, I'm gone, and it's Independence Day. Here we go. Well, I'm glad to tell you all this is over. And I may be a little broker than before. BFH is short for what I call you. Now you cannot owe me anymore. I don't care if you're sorry. I'm glad the judge saw it my way too. 4 more years living with drunk America. It's 4 more years of beers I'd have to lose. They ask me why I sleep with eyes wide open. They tell me you've been out all over town. Well, I don't have to worry anymore. Night or day, you're broke, I'm gone, and it's Independence Day. You ask me why I sleep with eyes wide open. You tell me I've been out all over town. Well, I I don't have to worry anymore, night or day. You're broke, I'm drunk, and it's Independence Day.
John Paul Martin and his boss obviously had a great time with Independence Day. I wondered how the other party to the failed marriage felt about the song.
She actually got a kick out of it. She loves the song, and she tells everybody, she'll go, you know John Paul Martin? Yeah. Well, he wrote a song about me on his CD.
And it's nice to hear she's a good sport. John Paul himself is happily married to his wife Amanda. They have a 5-year-old son they named Austin, after the home of Texas music, I'm sure. And just the thought of his own marriage ending was enough to cause him to pen the next song we're going to hear, Best I'd Ever Had.
My wife and I had been married for about a year, and her and my grandmother and my son went to town, and I've been kind of just sitting in my computer writing some stuff, and I'll do that a lot. I'll get in front of my computer and just have my acoustic and just start writing some stuff. And basically the part of the song is, you know, what would I do if my wife ever left me? And I just kind of started writing it and envisioned, you know, a lonely guy sitting there thinking about this girl and seeing her pictures on the walls. Kind of like, I guess, he stopped loving her today, only not to that extent.
Candles burning in the hallway, just like it did before. And I still have your picture hanging by the door. Leaves are blowing outside the window. Just another autumn night. You think that I'd forget you? I always did, until you said goodbye. So how can I face another day? I live this way. Looking back, I see so clearly I could cry. But if I got just what I deserve, why do you feel so bad? Even now, you were the best I'd ever had. Saw your mom last Monday. She said that you were doing fine. I read the note she gave me. My heart was singing on every single line. Is it really over? Have my feelings got to change? They say change is for the better. I'd have a better chance living in yesterday. So how can I face another day? I see so clearly I could smile. But if I got just what I deserve, why do you feel so bad? Even now, you were the best I'd ever had. Every time I think of you, I feel your best I'd ever had, best I'd ever had, best I'd ever had.
You're listening to Texas Tunesmith. We're visiting with John Paul Martin, and when we come back, John Paul's going to tell us how he called up the memory of an early romance to write one song, and how legendary steel player and producer Lloyd Maines helped out with another. Don't forget to check out our website at www.texastunesmith.com. Veronica Gutierrez down in San Antonio works hard to make our page a special place to visit when you're online. I wouldn't want her to think that we don't appreciate it. You keep your seat, we'll keep the beat.